The Nameless Bookstore. The Shambler turned out to be much more than artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back to the painting. Back to the pits that spawned you! He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Yeah, she definitely knows more than she's putting on. Uh-oh. That's not good. I better prepare for another fight here. Oh boy. Hello? Anybody home?
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Sigmund Freud. Yeah. Wait, that went to medicine, not psychology? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That should have gone towards psychology, alright?
An old diary.
Because Freud is taught to you in psychology classes, not medical or not anything to do with medicine. Oh, that's a cool goblet. Okay. Darkwater History Volume 4. There's another phonograph. Some anatomy pictures behind them. Okay, there's more oil. History of Darkwater Volume 2. I like how I'm just looting books.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Okay. Occultism, okay. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. Better be some medical. Yep. 36%, almost to level 3 in medicine. Oh, I have 4 command points open here. Okay. Oh. Let's put 4 into psychology. Let's look at my sanity. Oh, I definitely experienced quite a few mental traumas. So what's the one that I actually missed? Oh, another one. Would you read the book? Of course I'm going to read the book. I want to get that occultism maxed.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Ah, there's a shambler.
What happened here?
All right, let's look at what happened here.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
That is amateur work. Everyone knows that if you're going to break into some place, you're definitely going to wrap your hand first.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Okay, before I go over to the painting, because we all know that there's always a safe behind the painting.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Right?
What killed all these animals?
Are those roaches rats or are those locusts and rats?
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
There's that sign again.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
There's more occultism. Whoop.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
This is weird going on here.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Everyone has to be taking sleeping pills or something.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. There is several Lovecraftian stories in Egypt. In press cuttings that mentioned the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trips of the Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. All right, another medicine book.
What a strange amulet.
Ooh.
I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
But you're touching it anyways. You took it anyways.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
That's a good question. What are in the pills? A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combined in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered even if, as a celebrated author says, order is in the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or shall I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. Another Lovecraft call. That university there is pretty much dealing with all things Eldritch Old Ones, and they work to hide it from the public and deal with the consequences. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that is represented and that you will act accordingly. Any event, I'll neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. All right, so we have to find some Greek stuff.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Ooh. Wait, what
How many volumes are there in this collection?
It's 8.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
The Key of Solomon.
Arkham Editions.
Prophecies.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Azathoth and the Horrors. It's 9.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Isis Unveiled, so 7.
Arkham Editions.
Prophecies
Never
is
heard of
6.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Ora Linda, Volume 1.
Another volume by Arkham
Volume 3.
Editions.
Things That Should Not Be.
Arkham Editions.
Volume 2.
Never heard of them.
Corpus Hermeticum. Blah. Okay, so it looks like there was 9 there. Oh, hey, that's an option we didn't have before.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Okay. I knew there was a phonograph for a reason. Where was that thing? It was in here, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, let's listen to this.
Red rock, like precious stones, lies set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secret.
All right, so that mentioned the goblet and what?
Red rock, like
Red
precious
drops, so
stones,
the
lies
red stones.
set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it.
So that's going to be the first order, or the first number. How many red gems, probably. All right, let's listen to cylinder number 2.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So I'm guessing it's white pieces on that chessboard?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
I think he just gave us the answer there, number 9.
The Queen has little protection.
So there's 3 left? Okay.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
The skeleton seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? All right. So they mentioned something about red gems. So 1, 2. Now I'm going to start at this crack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red gems, 3 white horses, and number 9 on the of the books here. It's 5, 3, 9. Up. There's that Eldritch sign again. And you decide to read it? Just... Yeah. Pierce, have you learned nothing? I guess I would have read it too. Whoa! Dude. What? Riverside Institute. Pot Dukes. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced a trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Ah, that's the Necronomicon. Irresistibly attracted. Alright. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Alright, let's see what body he ended up in. Dude, I don't think actually no, Ash would definitely have solved this by now and killed everything.
Condition is deteriorating. What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient after all.
Well, there's Fitzroy over there.
Busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case. Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you. There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Okay.
Very well. I'll examine him. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this
Okay. Let's look at his hands.
Skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin.
What?
Touch. Slightly sticky.
Okay, that's weird.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. So, doctor, an opinion? I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man. Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller. Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
Yep.
What did you find? Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
Oh, jeez.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Of course not.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I'm not
Sure.
sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
Say if his limbs is
In
worrisome.
spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch.
It's an
It
illithid.
does seem like the skull of a baby.
He's got a mind worm in his
Those
head.
sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Well, thank you for believing me, nurse.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
No, that does not. His body is
I
mutating.
almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
Of course not.
This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about
What have you done to
him?
him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your
Yeah,
infatuation
I don't believe this guy.
It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs, his body temperature. I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
Huh.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
Overreacting?
And the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy.
Is that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything?
Scandalous.
Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Nobody mentioned crimes. For now? Or hidden files are
Oh,
proof?
that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
You better. Or else. Alright, let's go over here.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
That doesn't look like hay fever.
Doctor, please. My chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Saving one person at a time.
Ah, whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, is that you?
Yep.
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
Oh.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
It's a bootleggers. I should have gone with that one.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Wait a second.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Irene Sanders? What?
Mrs. Sanders?
Why is she here? I should look at this.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
That's interesting.
What is the boiler room key doing here?
I don't know. Why
The
don't
key
you
to the
grab it?
boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Okay. Let's look at.
Another inside.
Just doing the rounds here,
I
guys.
should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Just gotta be a good doctor.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Is this the guy that I gave the sleeping pills to?
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
They all start looking the same after a while.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Saving so many lives here, people. Oh, hey, look, it's Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're a bad liar.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No.
Everyone has nightmares.
No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
Oh, most definitely.
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
No patience. No patience.
Quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Yeah. Stop it.
Dr. Colden, do you want something?
Yeah.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've
Oh,
done
boy.
an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still
Rules
waiting.
and rules and
I
rules.
don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Alright, took care of him.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
You probably are sending him back to
It's not
hell.
our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
I can try. I can damn well try.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Storage room. Washroom.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay. We'll finish up quickly. Can I not talk to any of these guys?
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch. Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl.
We've been waiting to be
And
restocked
the
for
answer
weeks.
is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose
Huh?
lets herself be trodden on.
Let's look in the bathroom then.
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And
It's
I'm the one who
temperamental,
pays.
if I understand
What
correctly.
a pest. It's so unfair.
Let's talk to
Elizabeth?
her.
You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. and the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to.
Well, who keeps on turning off the water? I understand you may be thinking you're saving energy, but still.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Wow, this is quite a mess here. Elizabeth, you should definitely fix that. Did I not check on this guy?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Dr. Colden?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Watch out for the water. I'm just going into everything here.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food. Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I saw her. She's fine.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
Yeah, it is.
Recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Just unlocked an achievement called Hippocratic Oath. Okay, I've been through here already. Yep, there's Irene. Where am I supposed to be here?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Okay.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Uh-huh, sure.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Um,
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay. Oh, we need to get into the boiler room. Remember us seeing that key earlier? I'll take that.
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Oh, but I'm going to subject that poor girl to, no, so much stuff there.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Oh, where can I find a tool? Did anyone see the janitor's closet anywhere?
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
Maybe. Maybe I'll get killed, maybe I won't.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Oh, there it is. Let's try it now.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Yeah, we do.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
Yeah, maybe.
Not to mention it.
Maybe.
It's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Hold your tongue this time. Ooh, there's another phonograph. But I can't use... There's a cylinder right there, but I can't listen to it.
Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Where, oh where?
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Okay.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
There we go.
Patient files. I was right.
Puzzles are fun. Come on. Knew there was a phonograph for a reason.
Conclusions. Session number 17.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls visions.
Why is Ethan on medication?
He's on medication? Huh. That's weird.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
First, I presume that her blood was taken. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
What abilities?
The poor souls downstairs and not Fuller's only subjects.
Yeah, her blood.
James, I'm right. The charge was keeping secrets from us.
Fitzroy's on all this too? Oh, Fitzroy, don't say it so.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It's evidence that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of the remains. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Huh.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
Yeah, I must. Gotta go back. Back to the past. Samurai Jack? Oh, there's some ties there. That doesn't look pleasant there. So this must be the stairwell that we escaped from. Apparently. Maybe it's some connection with that whale that they caught. I doubt that. Damn it. Ran into Fuller right away.
Now, that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh, no! No! Ah, oh, damn it.
If you're gonna shoot, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Wait, that's a guy in the bar that was mumbling to himself.
Talk, filthy thief. Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Knew it was the Necronomicon.
Dr. Colby. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Sure, let's take your help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
We're going back to the Institute, really? All right, Chapter 9, Riverside Institute. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. It may very well be too late. And, we weren't so helpless in her body. Pierce might have, but we weren't. Details. Going in at night, probably not the best idea.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
We're in Fuller's office.